It is both a privilege and a profound honor to welcome you all to this historic ceremony, the presentation of not just one, but 8 new petroleum service contracts to the President of the Philippines, His Excellency Ferdinand R. Marcos Jr. Today marks a milestone in our country's energy journey. This is the largest batch of petroleum service contracts awarded in a single period in our history, in Philippine history. A powerful demonstration of this administration's resolve to accelerate the exploration and production of our country's indigenous energy resources. The contracts represent highly credible commitments to invest, to explore, to innovate, and to build a stronger and more secure Philippines. Collectively, they represent a potential investment of more than $200 million, almost 12 billion pesos, over the next 7 years, covering explorations from areas in Cagayan and Central Luzon to Cebu, Palawan, and the Sulu Sea. I would like to welcome and congratulate our service contractors who are joining us today. Both are local and international partners from Australia, the United Kingdom, Singapore, Israel, and the United States. Your confidence in the Philippines is deeply appreciated, and your participation strengthens our belief that the country is fast becoming a preferred destination for long-lasting and impactful energy investments. We are particularly proud that several of these contracts mark firsts for our nation, including the world's first competitive bid for native hydrogen and the first co-managed petroleum projects with the Bangsamoro Autonomous Region in Muslim Mindanao. These service contracts signify not only our determination to secure new energy sources, but also our readiness to embrace innovation and sustainability while reducing import dependence. From conventional petroleum to native hydrogen, we are expanding the frontiers of Philippine energy exploration. The occasion also affirms our government's commitment to transparent and credible processes. All these contracts were awarded through the Philippine Conventional Energy Contracting Program, ensuring that only the most qualified participants or proponents, financially, technically, and legally, are entrusted with these exploration rights. This clarity and consistency are among the reasons why global investors continue to look to the Philippines as a trusted partner in the region's energy landscape.
Behind life's ordinary moments is one resource that keeps our nation moving. That is petroleum. While we are fully committed to lowering our dependence on fossil fuels, we cannot disregard the fact that it continues to be our main source of energy. It lights our homes, our industries, fuels our vehicles, takes our children to school, and the buses that carry our workers to their offices. It also supports the livelihood of our farmers and fishermen, making their work easier, faster, and more efficient. At pag nagtaas ang presyo ng gasolina o krudo sa pandaigdigang merkado, ang mga ordinaryong Pilipino ang nahihirapan. Sapagkat ang langis ang nagpapagalaw sa ating ekonomiya mula sa mga sasakyang naghahatid ng pagkain hanggang sa mga pabrikang lumilikha ng kabuhayan. Kapag tumaas ang presyo ng langis, tataas ang pamasahe, ang presyo ng mga bilihin at halaga ng kuryente. Ginagawa po namin ang lahat upang matigil ito. And that is why today's presentation of 8 service contracts is a deliberate step towards securing our energy future. Unlocking over $200 million in investment, these service contracts represent our continued effort to attain greater energy security and therefore economic stability and self-reliance. Through these service contracts that will pave the way for explorations in Palawan, Sulu, Cagayan, Cebu, and Central Luzon, we open new opportunities for our energy sector. In the vast waters of Palawan and the Sulu Sea, we are exploring offshore oil and gas reserves. There are also known petroleum resources potential in the provinces of Cagayan and in Cebu. These prospective sources of local fuel can power our homes, generate employment and opportunities to boost our industries. In Central Luzon, we are charting new ground. We are venturing into the exploration of hydrogen, a clean, zero-carbon source of energy that holds immense promise for our country and for the world. Even more remarkable, these are the very first service contracts for the exploration of native hydrogen gas in our history. This signals a readiness to lead in sustainable innovations. Consequently, these efforts will capture the interest of more international partners to invest in our country and to join our quest to discover new indigenous resources. But always know that this administration continues to find practical and sustainable ways to attract and to sustain more investments in the energy sector. Just last month, the Department of Energy issued a circular granting special allowances to petroleum service contractors. This will encourage exploration in new petroleum, promote gas development in remote areas, and allow fair cost recovery. Rest assured that we will not stop here. We will continue to update and upgrade our processes to make them more responsive to the needs of our investors and our communities. In return, I encourage our investors to turn your investments into engines of progress. Operate with accountability, with respect for the environment, and fairness towards the communities that host your operations. Let us prove that responsible enterprise and national development can go hand in hand. That growth built on transparency and responsibility is growth that will last. At sa ating mga kababayan, nagsisikap ang pamahalaan sa pag-aaral, pagtuklas at pagpapaunlad ng likas na yaman ng ating bansa upang ito'y mapakinabangan ng bawat isang Pilipino. Sa pamamagitan ng mga service contract na ito, magkakaroon ng kasiguruhan sa supply at enerhiya sa ating bansa. Sapat na enerhiya para tugunan ang pangangailangan hindi lamang sa ngayon, kundi para na rin para sa kinabukasan ng ating mga anak at ang ating mga susunod na henerasyon. Together, let us power a bagong Pilipinas that stands on its own, secure in its energy, strong in its economy, and steady in its commitment to future generations.